Just 1 month after the debut of Raw Roulette, Eric Bischoff presented a much bigger innovation.
At Survivor Series, you will bear witness to the Elimination Chamber.
I think it was a matter of us overdoing Hell in the Cell a little too much. So I think we were just looking for something that had the visual impressiveness of Hell in a Cell, but was brand new and different.
An ingenious creation from the mind of Eric Bischoff.
We put together these packages, right, describing it. I always found those amusing. There was just some guy, he's not identified, we had no idea who it was, and he was just like, 14 tons of steel.
36-foot diameter, exactly 2 miles of chain. It's 16 feet, the roof to the floor. Total weight, 10 tons.
The steel hell.
Like, who is this person? I don't know, but he seems credible, I guess.
6 Raw Superstars. The Elimination for the World Heavyweight title. At Survivor Series, the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber. These men may never be the same.
With construction complete, there was no better place to debut the Chamber than the unofficial home of WWE.
Yeah, well, it's always great to debut something at Madison Square Garden. New Yorkers, the Garden, they call out BS when they see it.
As the Chamber was set up in the world's most famous arena, the 6 superstars who later would be locked within its confines made their way inside, eager to catch their first glimpse of the menacing structure.
You know, you'd hear, oh no, we're building it, the whole thing, and the next time I saw it was Madison Square Garden, where I walked out and was like, holy sh**.
Any thoughts come to mind?
For this? Yeah, we're all Can you put that in the show?
Yes. What's that? Big. Big. Pretty cool looking, though. Very cool looking, actually.
Thinking of new ideas that maybe I can pull off that I'll have an advantage over the other guys with. I think that this offers a lot of room for imagination.
You'll be able to stand on top of the chamber because the cage goes like this. So you're here, you could probably stand because it's like that way, you know?
If you were on an angle like?
No, I'm saying like if the cage, the thing is like this, if you were here, you might touch the roof. If you're on the edge of it, because the cage goes like that, you might be okay.
Somebody gonna get up tonight. Feel it.
What none of the 6 superstars knew then was just how true Booker T's words would be.
Elimination Chamber is beginning to lower, King. It started to move, JR. It's moving downward around that ring. And you know what that means. We are just a heartbeat or two away from the brutality of Hell in a Cell, the unpredictability of War Games, the tradition of the Survivor Series, with the importance of the world's title. These men, their fate being sealed, locked inside this unique structure.
We were like the crash test dummies actually going out there. This is a steel grid that we're getting body slammed on.
Oh, wow. Not very wrestler-friendly is this structure, to say the least.
This is not designed for us to work in. This is designed to look unbelievable, and it is the hardest structure I've ever been in.
With the Elimination Chamber, it was completely different than really, I think, anything the company had done before that, and a lot more complex as far as the actual match.
Michael catapulted. His body has been broken perhaps in half here. RVD. Oh no, wait a minute. How's he thinking here?
You know, as I was laying there and I saw him go to the top of the pod, I was thinking like, oh, he can't stand up straight. And I'm looking at him thinking, like, that looks really awkward. Like, I don't know if he can jump from there.
Then also, the top of the pod doesn't have a spring like the top rope, so I got to jump far enough to make up for that, but not too far to overshoot. It was not an easy calculation, and I was off.
Van Dam! Oh, a star on Triple H!
I think I overshot a little bit, and as I was coming down, my shin came right across his throat.
It was just going tragically in the wrong direction. Like, I'd walk over to somebody and they'd hit me, and as soon as I'd take a bump, I can't breathe again. You know what I mean? Like, it would just all inflame back up.
I felt horrible about it, but of course he continued the match to the point to where I don't remember even knowing that he was hurt, at least not that bad.
Triple H is surviving. He's shutting up all the naysayers right here.
How did he even hobble around the ring when you think about it? That was the attitude. You did what you had to do to survive, even if it's at your own expense.
Shawn Michaels only his second match in 4 years after sustaining what we thought was a career-ending back injury. What a kick! Sweet Chin Music! Michaels illuminates Jericho, and we're down to 2. What's Shawn doing now? What is Shawn Michaels thinking? Oh, the elbow! Shawn Michaels with the elbow from the top of the chamber! I knew it! The kick was blocked! Did I tell you everything? That's awesome! Is this how it's going to... No, it's not how it's going to end! It's not going to end that way! What? Look out! Michaels' back body dropped the game! He came out of it! Sweet! I got it! Sweet Chin Music! The cover! The cover! He's got it! No! Shawn Michaels! Shawn Michaels is the world champion!
The winner of this bout, and new World Heavyweight Champion, HBK, Shawn Michaels!
Despite some complications, that first Elimination Chamber in 2002 was a massive success.